Ah, Neonite. What are you doing here? What am I reading? Well, I'm familiar with the Syrian text. Ah, that's right. You're here to learn about the Chicago Coterie. Well, take a seat. The story begins in Elysium, where Prince Kevin Jackson of Chicago requests the Coterie be formed and sent to the Quad Cities. There, they would help spearhead a campaign for Jessica Lucinda, who once acquired the territory of the Camarilla. While the Quad Cities, they met Eddie Flowers and Nosferatu, John and Tremont and Elder Malkavian. And of course, who could forget Ludwig von Kaiser, a devious Tzimisce, a foe of the Coterie's leader.
Both of them are in the same body. He's completely and utterly insane. Ever since I've killed his brother, he's been obsessed with me. Destroying everything around me.
So you're probably wondering about this foe, this Tzimisce. Well, this Ludwig von Kaiser supposedly met his end. Unfortunately, in the process, poor Ella and Eddie Flowers were lost. With this, they were sent back to Chicago. In the heartland, Memphis Piper went back to school. Dr. Erwin Ruth went back to his classes. Marilyn Alcott attended to Alcott oddities, and Alistair Grayson oversaw the Black Bistro and the rest of his finances. See, Neonite, shadows loomed over Chicago, and the Park Coterie didn't know what was coming for them. Prince Kevin Jackson had a request for them to escort some magistrates to join the Camarilla. Sierra and her brother Malenkoff both were safely escorted to the city, but unfortunately didn't see eye to eye. At the end of it, Sierra was the only Camarilla member left standing.
Our visit here is none of flight nor destruction. I'm here because Clan La Sombra, as a whole, want to join the Camarilla. The crowd gasps, whispers, erupts.
I want to pay attention to as many faces. I want to see what the demeanor is.
Just shock and awe. And then as you look towards the stage, you look at Kevin, expecting a rather confident smirk, and it's not there. He looks confused. His eyes are shifting as if he didn't expect this.
Now with the magistrates joining the Camarilla, the Coterie's job was fulfilled. Alistair Grayson took this free time and embraced a new childhood, Kaido. Memphis, not enjoying having a brother, butted heads and unfortunately went his own way. That led to #MoreTag, trending on social media and with the prince, who was about to meet final death. Fortunately for the young Torador, he had powerful blood he descended from.
Just as I thought, Memphis Piper, you must die tonight. And when you arise the next night, you will be a kindred worthy to be my descendant.
Now, the childer of the Torador Primogen, Memphis was going to be reintroduced in Elysium. Unfortunately for the Coterie, Ludwig von Kaiser made his appearance that night. The Coterie banded together to put an end to the Tzimisce. It was a bit of cat and mouse, and that's when I stepped in. I helped the Coterie delve into the web to find Ludwig. There, that Tzimisce met his end.
What a stupid fool! And I am upset now. That was a terrible, terrible hunt.
Now, with my obligation to Maryland's sire fulfilled, I took my leave. Oh, after leaving Chicago, I did hear that there was an investigation on the way at the Chantry. Apparently, a particular doctor thought it was a good idea to keep the blood plague around. This led to an investigation to the rest of the Chantry members. And then we learned that Morgan wasn't quite a Tremere after all.
That's one of my names.
Sakurapan, why have you turned against us?
Memphis,
What
shut it.
does that mean? What's going on?
Oh, Raylan Castor. She died many years ago. Poor Welsh girl. Brought into the hedge. Captured by true Fae. There, she made a name for herself. For hundreds of years I ruled there, their queen. Back with the kind, they do know me as another name. I didn't really lie about my name being Morgan. Yet the Fae to the end of it. She see her begin to pace back and forth as she watches you.
Now, having proved the good doctor's innocence, the coterie went after Morgan. This led them to a place called the Hedge. Apparently, this is where true Fae and changelings reside. There, they met the Autumn King, who helped dispatch Capula and Morgan, with a game of chess, none less.
Looks up at the throne and at Lazarus, at the rest of his motley. She curtsies, and he snaps his fingers, and she dissipates and leaves. You watch the scroll begin to unwind and go back up to his palm. And it sinks into his arm and disappears.
Mission accomplished!
I believe we have upheld our end, and you as well, Lazarus.
That was a fine show. Probably the best hunter leaves I've had yet.
Well, you wasted enough of my time tonight. What? You don't believe me? Well, Neo Knight, you can ask him yourself. Go to the Windy City and seek out Alistair Grayson, Marilyn Alcott, Dr. Owen Ruth, and Memphis Piper. They have the answers you're looking for. Now, if that's all, I have some studies to get back to.